Hello, folks. Thank you for tuning in to a Mixed News Sports Edition. Today I will be talking about Chip Kelly and his firing, and just little opinions on why I think it happened. I was actually kind of interested when Chip Kelly came out of Oregon to see if his offense would translate. And as soon as he got signed to Philly, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a great team. They had McCoy, they had Deshaun Jackson, they had Jeremy Maclin, they had a nucleus. They had Shady McCoy. With that quick pace offense, all they needed was a better quarterback. Well, let's bring it back into focus today. Chip Kelly was given more reign over the offense. And as that happened, he made probably one of the most irrelevant trades in the history of the NFL. He traded Sam Bradford for Nick Foles and a draft pick. I mean, that trade was absolutely ridiculous. It was really probably the most irrelevant trade in history, like I said, and it was probably one of the worst first moves that somebody who has got more control over personnel could make. So here are all the players that Chip Kelly lost over the years in Philly. He managed to lose Deshaun Jackson without getting anything for him. Jeremy Maclin traded LeSean McCoy for Kiko Alonso, who tore his ACL. According to a few reports, Elliot Shar Parks, Eagles player, reacting to Chip being fired. I'm pissed. Had no idea it was coming. I mean, if that is not the biggest joke I've ever heard in my life. Now, only time will tell if this was a good firing. He thought DeMarco Murray was going to come in and replace Shady McCoy. But even watching both of them run, you should have known that you were going to have to at least run more I formation and do a few more things like that. And maybe, some more screen passes in that up tempo and keep the defense off balance. But it just didn't work out. Sam Bradford was a bum, I thought he was, as I followed the St. Louis Rams a bit. I do kind of feel bad for DeMarco Murray. I mean, it just really wasn't a fit for him, I don't think. And I think they still have a chance to figure it out. But here's my prediction. I think Chip Kelly is going to wind up going over to Tennessee. And I think that he may actually have success with Mariota. And not just because they both went to Oregon and he was his coach for a while. But if you look at that offense, it's not the greatest offense in the world. But the defense is not that bad either. But I really think that he can make a connection between Mariota and Dorial Green-Beckham, and also that nice slot receiver they have over there as well. So I think the future is bright for Chip. I actually think that him asking for more control over the team was a disaster. And it'll be interesting to see moving forward if Tennessee allows him an offer like that. Or it's actually going to be interesting to see if Chip will accept less control over the team. Please feel free to join the conversation. I'd love to hear from you Philly fans. Maybe I have this all wrong. You guys, please let me know. Comment, subscribe, like. Thank you. Have a good night.